Puto in third place. Michaela Kotze fourth, Malcolm Else fifth. They can't get this one wrong. Really nice go green, pretty good to go racing. Daniel Renison in the GC diesel car, looking for a way past. Can he get? I thought he was going to go on the inside of the race leader. That's Damon Miles leading proceedings, and he gets his nose now in front. Daniel Renison should go into the lead. He can hit it, not to stick, but Miles has got this one covered. Puto in third, Malcolm Else up into the fourth place. He's managed to get ahead of Michaela Kotze. So it's become a four-car race at the front. Malcolm Else, and Malcolm Else, Damon Miles, I think I said maybe Damon Else. But it's Damon Miles that's leading proceedings. Malcolm Else looking for a way through on Puto. Oh, can he? A little bit of touchy, feely stuff happening there. But it looks like Malcolm Else has got it right this time round. Up into the third place he goes. Damon Miles still leads. Daniel Renison. Oh, Puto. I thought he was going to almost tap and spin Malcolm Else there. No love lost out there between these two guys. Absolutely nothing in it for positions 3 and 4. 2 laps left in the final. Damon Miles doing everything right at the moment. He's keeping Daniel Renison at way behind him. But the action happening between Malcolm Else and Puto. Michaela Kotze coming through in a lonely 5th place. Starting the last lap now for our race leader. Damon Miles, Daniel Renison, Malcolm Else, Puto. Michaela Kotze crosses. The checkered flag going to be a popular win here in the 2.1 modified. Damon Miles taking the win from Daniel Renison. Malcolm Else will be third, Puto fourth, and in lonely 5th place it is going to be Michaela Kotze. Kirsten keeping the pace nice and calm as the pole sitter, she's in charge there, keeping them coming through very neatly. Just here, by the way, the girls are revving the cars. They can't wait for this race to get underway. Into the back one, running into the back of the other one, waiting for the lights to go green. It's green now. Are we happy that it's a good start? Oh, brilliant start from Leonie. But the lady from East London has got it covered. Shanae Kirsten, nice and tight lines on the inside there, keeping Leonie Liebenberg behind her. But just look at the 134 car come flying through. That's Amy Murray, currently in 4th. And Nuska Landman in the 3rd place. She's 3rd. Amy Murray in 4th. But in front and in control, it is once again Shanae Kirsten. She's giving Leonie Liebenberg a torrid time here this evening. We used to Leonie dominating and 2 of the ladies going into the infield. The 134 car of Amy Murray and Nuska Landman went along for the ride with her. And the guys have just found out this evening has been absolutely treacherous. You go, just get a wheel wrong onto the infield, can mean the end of your race. As our race leader comes through to complete another lap, Shanae Kirsten. Looks like Nuska Landman has got issues with that car. 4 laps left in the race. Amy Murray goes through, but it's all about Leonie Liebenberg and Sinead Kirsten out in front. Liebenberg carrying some more speed into the corner, getting it slightly sideways. She's charging hard. She's had to play catch up all evening against Sinead Kirsten. Once again now down, looking for a way around the outside, carrying a lot more speed down the back straight is Leonie Liebenberg. The 134 car of Amy Marais still in third place. We've got 3 laps left in the final. Sinead Kirsten, Leonie Liebenberg, Amy Marais. Down to 2 laps as Leonie Liebenberg got something up his sleeve to get past Sinead Kirsten. Liebenberg leaving the break into the ultimate last minute once again, closing up on the back of the car as they start the last lap of the race. Liebenberg's going to have to pull out all stops on this lap, possibly the back marker, the 406, Michaela van Hasteen, the 458 car in front of them. So what's going to happen here on the last corner? We're going to keep it all nice and tidy. She's going to find a way through, but luckily she's got that covered. So the race win going to Sinead Kirsten. Leonie Liebenberg going to be second. Third place going to go to Amy Marais, followed by Tyler Mansfield. So great evening work for Sinead Kirsten, the B105 Little Golf, as Michaela van Hasteen comes through to take the checkered flag. The lights have gone out. She's had some brilliant starts. So a great job there, job done by Sinead Kirsten, one of our drivers from East London that has come down to visit us. Great to have them here. Thank you for supporting our races. So great job, well done. So it's going to be interesting to see Jaco Aylward from the back of the grid, Kenzo Barnard, the front of the grid, alongside the 777 car of Peter LaRue. So lights go out, and it was Kenzo Barnard that was very eager to get going there. They'll have to go around once again. Just anticipating when the lights are going to go out. When I see they have been going out fairly early this evening. You start getting used to that if they don't quite go out when you think they're going to go, and that leads to a jump start. So let's go once again, watching the lights. Kenzo Barnard setting the pace, good to go this time around. Barnard drags the 777 car along with him. Oh, Tian Willifant has punted the 83 car. Wesley Slubbert into the muddy section. Jaco Aylward has made up a whole heap of positions already. He's up to 5th place. He's got Melindre Marais in front of him. So as they come through, that is Kenzo Barnard that leads. Peter LaRue, Tian Willifant, Melindre Marais, and Jaco Aylward. He's now trying to slot in on the inside of Melindre Marais. I thought he was going to go for a move there on both Marais and Willifant. Willifant's got things covered, getting that polo of his sideways. But just watch Jaco Aylward. He's absolutely flying out there. He's certainly got the bit between his teeth. Not happy with, after having led the race in heat number 3 and then coming undone. Melindre Marais late on the brakes behind Tian Willifant. These guys involved in their own battle. What it is doing is giving Kenzo Barnard the opportunity to break free. 7 laps left in the race. Some argy-bargy happening there. Melindre Marais being pushed wide. Jaco Aylward now slotting through on the inside. Now he's got Tian Willifant just ahead of him, as well as the 777 car. Peter LaRue as Barnard crosses to complete another lap. Peter LaRue goes through. Nothing in it between position 2, 3, 4 and 5. Tian Willifant, Jaco Aylward, Melindre Marais all in the mix there. Late on the brakes once again for Jaco Aylward. He's got to get past that very, very fast car of Tian Willifant. On the inside he goes once again. He gets punted wide. That's lost him a bit of time there. As I said, while these guys are fighting it out, Kenzo Barnard is just streaking away into the sunset. He goes, completes another lap in the race, 4 laps to go. There is still nothing in it. Just watching Jaco Aylward, all eyes on him at the moment as he tries to fight his way past Tiaan Olifant. Absolutely brilliant racing out there that has been put on in this class, as we have become accustomed to. Still running in the second place, Tiaan Olifant, Jaco Aylward, Malindre Marais, Kenzo Barnard out in front. Barnard looking very, very comfortable. He's going to obviously start mixing it up with some of the back markers. See one of the cars retire there. Onto the infield he goes. But Jaco Aylward almost in the back door of Tiaan Olifant's Polo. Really attached to him. They've broken away from Malindre Marais a little bit. White flag has gone out for Kenzo Barnard. Peter Leroux still holding down the second place. He's had a great drive in second. Had to fend off the hard charging. Oh, Jaco, you cannot force your way through like that, my friend. Jaco Aylward punting Tiaan Olifant, but the race win has gone to Kenzo Barnard. Second place going to go to Peter Leroux, followed by Jaco Aylward, but I think Tiaan Olifant might be slightly aggrieved by that move on him. So that concludes the 1660s. As we predicted, we've got Donovan Kotze on his outside, right behind him Vincent Venter and Jean Koch, waiting for the green light to come on, and on it goes. Keegan Fauvet having it all covered nice and neatly, but Vincent Venter has got through. Venter managed to get through ahead of the 68 car. So Donovan Kotze now relegated to third place. Vincent Venter has got through. We've seen some brilliant moves from Vincent Venter, but it seems to often just come undone on his own. So hopefully he can hold things together tonight. He's going to have to charge very hard to catch up to our race leader, Keegan Fauvet. Vincent Venter goes through in second. Third place, Donovan Kotze, followed by Jean Koch. In front and in charge, Keegan Fauvet. We've seen much of that from him this evening. Untroubled in front, Vincent Venter chasing hard in second. Donovan Kotze third. Venter getting it nice and sideways, drifting through the corner, getting that power down nice and early, keeping that car running true as our race leader comes through. 3 laps left in the race for Keegan Fauvet. Vincent Venter still running second. Third it is still the 68 car of Donovan Kotze, followed by Jean Koch in the 108 machine. 2 laps left in the race now. Positions haven't changed. The white flag being shown to our race leader as he starts the last lap of the race. Vincent Venter goes through in second. Donovan Kotze still in third. But Keegan Fauvet having this run all neatly sewn up, coming through to take the final in the V8 American Saloons. Great evening's entertainment racing from Keegan Fauvet. Second place going to go to Vincent Venter. Third place going to Donovan Kotze, and fourth to Jean Koch, a guy that's provided lots and lots of action, lots of entertainment. He's had the odd spin or two But some great racing there from Jean Koch down in the 4th place. The checkered flag going to Keegan Pavey, the customary lap of honor for him around the circuit with the checkered flag. Making their way out onto the circuit once again, the late models, first of the cars out, Jody van Zumeren, and he'll have the number 44 machine, Gabri Gelderblom, on circuit with him once again. They'll be providing us with 10 laps of racing. We saw some beautiful car control from Gabri Gelderblom in the 3rd heat of the evening. In the 99 machine. Something's gone wrong with that car. Jody and Gabri are both running very, very wide, having to climb on the brakes. Just having a look at how quickly these cars can stop and get put back into a straight line. Gelderblom pushing Van Zumeren all the way around the circuit. Laps still to go. Absolutely nothing in it between Jody van Zumeren and Gabri Gelderblom. Gelderblom now looking for a way through on the inside. Van Zumeren looks like he might have it covered, but Van Zumeren gets pushed wide and into the lead goes Gabri Gelderblom. I have been exposed to lots of firsts in Port Elizabeth Motorsport today. First time that I've seen the late models, and we also had the launch of the SAGT Racing Association cars. We had 5 Lamborghinis, Lamborghini Hurricanes, 2 McLarens, 2 very quick Porsches, and an Aston Martin taking part out at Aldo Scribante Raceway for the inaugural race of the SAGT Racing Association cars, Sactra as they have been branded. New exciting development in South African motorsport, hoping to attract lots of international interest, developing programs for drivers to swap between countries, invite overseas racers to come and partake in our events in South Africa. But back to the action in front of us, Gabri Gelderblom now dominating. He's in complete control. White flag coming out. Gelderblom. Consumer right behind him for making the trip up from the Cape. And then to Jody van Zumeren coming down from East London. Probably going to take the checkered flag and do the customary lap of honor for him as well. It's been an absolute pleasure witnessing what these guys have put on show here tonight. Chris Liebenberg, Carberry. Hayden Barnard once again keeping a nice controlled pace as they go down the back straight. He's got Chanel Pantonda on his outside. The two Amy's right behind him, tucked in there. Amy Nordia on the inside, Amy Storm on the outside. The 71 car of Andy Wiggle in the mix there as well. Start once again, this time Hayden Barnard in pole, doesn't have to run it wide and then sliding through on the inside. So there he goes into the lead straight away. Chanel Fantonda slots into second. Amy Nordia third, possible change of position there. But Amy Nordia's got third covered. Amy Storm into fourth place. Andy Wiggle fifth. And coming through in sixth it is Emil Botma. We're in for another dominant drive here from Hayden Barnard. He hasn't put a wheel wrong so far this evening. Chanel Fantonda still in second, almost a lonely second at the moment. Amy Nordia third, Amy Storm fourth. Andy Wiggle still in fifth place, become a bit of a procession. This is the final of the hot rod class. Barnard going to be mixing it up with Emil Botma in the next lap or two. 3 laps left in the race. Track has dried out nicely, just looking at the grip that the guys are getting as they go through. Barnard around the outside of the back marker, Emil Botma. Pantonda has to drive around the outside as well. Amy Nordia goes through, followed by Amy Storm, Andy Wiggle. 2 laps left in the race. Down to 1 lap in the race, white flag now going out. Hayden Barnard starts the last lap of the race. Chanel Pantonda still second. Amy Nordia third. Amy Storm still in fourth place. Andy Wiggle fifth. Emil Botma in the sixth place, but coming through to take the checkered flag. A great drive there from Hayden Barnard. Second place going to Chanel Pantonda. Coming through in third, Amy Nordia and Amy Storm just getting tripped at the line there. Not too sure what she did. She ran out slightly on the infield. Got bogged down there a bit. I think she might have lost that fourth place. Guys all coming through neatly, green lights, green for go, let's go. Vermont Landman on the inside, going for Elsa on the outside. Keegan Ellard up into third place. Let's see if Jean-Ray Favet is back on pace after the damage that he had earlier. Vermont Landman leading proceedings as they come through. Jean-Ray second into 6 laps left in the race. Keegan Ellard third, Jean-Ray Favet fourth. In fifth place, Kian once they got the car of Keanu Elwood going, it certainly that doesn't sound too bad. It's all about getting points in the championship. Get a finish in the final could mean a lot towards the end of the season when championship titles come up for the taking. But back to the action in the front, 3 laps to go. Still Ramon Ranpan, Zankerels, Keegan Ellard, Jean-Ray Favey. Keanu Elwood coming through now. He's down in 5th place. Their car still going. 3 laps left. The 61 car now. Nadia Rodenbach having to get out of the way. The quicker car's coming through. Guys driving around the outside of her. Keegan Ellard still in the 3rd place. Jean-Ray Favey hasn't got any answers. Slightly off pace after picking up damage earlier on. The white flag has gone out. So if Zankerels is going to do anything, he's got to do it on this lap to get the race win. Looks like Ramon Landman has everything all neatly covered. Late on the brakes again for Zankerels, but the race win is going to go to Ramon Landman. Zankerels going to be 2nd. Keegan Ellard 3rd. Jean-Ray Favey in 4th place. And great job to Yaku Elwood and the Ferrobrake Protect Collision guys for getting Kean's car sorted out, getting him on the circuit and finishing in 5th place in the Junior Hot Rod Final. Give him a round of applause, folks. Elton Gilmer controlling the pace beautifully down the back straight, keeping the guys backed up, nice and slow. Going to keep the guys napping when the lights go on. He's got his brother-in-law on his outside. There the lights go. So Neville Ellard leads. Oh, and he's dragged Donnie DeForce through with him into 2nd place, having to force Elton Gilmer to go the long way around. They had a ding-dong battle leading up to the finals. Onto the infield goes Willem Flew onto the infield, but into the lead. We've got a new race leader. While I was looking for Willem Flew's number, but it's for Ellard looking for that 1st place back again. Great racing on the opening 2 laps of the race. Ellard into the front as he's going to push the 313 car wide and leave the door open for Elton Gilmer to slide through. This team tactics, teamwork between the 2 VR6 Golfs, but Donnie DeForce having none of it. He's keeping his car up there in the mix with them, the sandwich between the 2 Golfs. Front wheel drive versus rear wheel drive. Oh, once again Quinton Ellard nearly getting the nose of his car taken off by the sideways swiping Donnie DeForce, that big wing on the back of his car. So Neville Ellard leads. Elton Gilmer and Donnie DeForce getting fairly intimate into that corner there. Some close contact between them onto the last lap of the race. I do speak under correction, but I think the car of Donnie DeForce is actually front wheel drive as well. Just looking at the setup as it came through. So Neville Ellard leading proceedings, Donnie DeForce in 2nd, Elton Gilmer 3rd. I'll just have another look at the 313 car of Donnie DeForce as it comes through. Definitely a front wheel drive car. So the checkered flag, brilliant final in the heavy metals, but the ultimate winner going to Neville Ellard, followed by Donnie DeForce. Elton Gilmer will be third. Great action in the heavy metals. As I said, this has been the class of the evening. They've provided non-stop action, nice, clean, tidy racing from the word go in the heavy metal class.